Gemini, hello and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. These are general messages, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story. If it's not resonating for you, check your Moon or Rising sign, if you know them. Or if you would like a personal, private, one-on-one reading with me, you can book through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. That information is also in the description box below this video. I also have some energy balancing jewelry that I make by hand for sale on my website as well. And all of the stones are genuine, semi-precious crystals infused with my own, well, it's not mine, but Reiki energy, healing energy. So check it out. Make some great Christmas gifts. All right, Gemini. Let's see what comes through for you this week and where you are on your soul's journey. First card out is loneliness. It says, I know that I am never alone. This card has been coming out a lot lately, and this is part of the evolutionary process that we're all going through, where we are shifting and changing, and our awareness, our consciousness is evolving and upgrading. When that happens, we do find that people fall out of our lives or no longer in resonance with us. So even if you spend time with them, Gemini, you're not really relating. It's very superficial and surface level. But know that when one door closes, another door opens. Sometimes we do have to allow some older relationships to kind of fizzle or allow other people to go on their path. We go on our path and we begin to attract those who are of similar frequency, of like mind. So if you're feeling lonely now, even if you're surrounded by people, that might be one of the reasons why. One of the other reasons might be because your heart is still guarded. Maybe you are not being as transparent or authentic as you should be. There might be some things that you're holding back when it comes to relating to others, and so they do as well. So, you know, this is always a great time to check ourselves and see, how are we acting and relating to others? Are we being too reserved and too cautious? Are we being transparent and authentic and real? Because if we're not being fully honest and real, then those that we are surrounded by will not be either. But know that you will be attracting some people into your life that are of the same frequency as you, the same resonance. Not to worry. This is definitely a stage of the game that a lot of people are going through right now. I remember when I went through that, and I had I'm such a people person. And some of the connections that fell away really hurt because I just had such deep love for them. But it was not to my benefit to stay in relationship with them at that time, because it was pulling me down. It was pulling me backwards. I wasn't prepared to stand my own ground there. So sometimes we do have to kind of go on a solo mission before we can connect or reconnect with others. What else for Gemini? It's kind of a bittersweet moment when you realize these things as well. But know that life, it ebbs and flows. Sometimes we have a lot of amazing people in our lives. And then sometimes when the tide goes back out, those amazing people end up moving to the other side of the country. It's not that they're not in our lives anymore, but they're not in our day-to-day or our physical reality as much or at all anymore. There will be more. This is a time for you to be with yourself and take that deep dive inward as to what you really want. I feel like you don't want those superficial, surface level relationships anymore. And if so, that requires you to also be transparent, authentic, and open up. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. Yeah, this could be a battle between the heart and the head. Maybe a little bit of overthinking, Gemini. Gemini, you are also one of the signs of communication and duality. But you may be undecided currently as far as maybe you're still connecting to some of these people that are no longer, you're not resonating with, and it's becoming a difficult decision for you as to what to do. Use your gut, use your intuition, follow the heart and the gut. What else for Gemini? You know, when we get into relationships with others, and this doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, friendships included, we all show our best parts of ourselves. Everybody does this. And sometimes, depending on who you are, depending on how you grew up, if you were in a lack of true connections or deep connections, or feeling a true connection to, say, your parents or your family, when we connect to others outside of our family unit, in the beginning especially, it's exciting, and we really do want to just hold on to these connections because you feel a connection, yet you're not showing all of yourself and they're not showing all of themselves, and eventually that's bound to be doomed. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So yeah, it seems as though maybe, Gemini, there's been an argument or just something that really threw you for a loop when it comes to a certain someone or a group of people, friends or partner. And yeah, you're undecided as to what to do about it. But you are trying to see both sides of the situation. The bottom of this deck is purpose. I know what I am here to do. And I feel like these people or this person actually is showing you all of the hidden aspects or hidden parts in yourself, that emotions, the childhood wounds and inner child parts, which is enabling you, assisting you in getting to know yourself deeper. And when we get to know ourselves at a deeper level, we understand why we're here on the planet, what our purpose is here. Let's dive a little deeper into this for you. Yeah, I'm getting, and all humans, this is our deepest need and desire, regardless whether you admit it or not. Excuse me, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. I've been sneezing a lot during these readings. Where was I? Oh, it'll come back. Oh, connection. All of us humans, that is the ultimate desire, is to have a pure, true connection to another or others. It does require us to be vulnerable and be really, really true to who we are. Say no when we mean no, when we don't want to do something, and keep tabs of the times that you go along with something or say okay or yes when everything in your body is like, no, I really don't want to go for coffee right now, but I don't want to hurt this person's feelings, so okay. Universe makes that a little more difficult these days when we are not being truthful to or honoring ourselves. Okay, so that might have been an experience that you've had as well. Let's go into loneliness for Gemini. Movement, choices, decisions. Gemini, you are shifting, you are moving, you are evolving. And whoever you're dealing with is not. That is really truly causing you to feel lonely. That's the root cause right now. You're becoming really true to yourself. Whomever you're dealing with or involved with is not. This also, with indecision, you have important choices and decisions to make when it comes to the connections that you have right now that are not evolving with you. And it's hard. It is hard. Yeah, indecision. Right now, you have emotionally withdrawn yourself from the situation. You are trying to see both sides of the situation. You are trying to also use your intuition to guide you through this. Sorry for the sun glare. The sun is coming through my window, which is a beautiful thing. This is exactly, you're honoring and following your heart and your gut. Beautiful. Truth. Yes. And when we use empathy, when we use our ability to see the other person's situation for what it truly is showing you, that's growth right there. That's evolution right there. Empathy. Gemini, and you have great empathy. You can feel, and compassion, but you're probably an empath as well. Feeling and sensing and seeing and knowing that whomever you're dealing with is not evolving as you are, in the direction that you are. Yeah, you're going through a big transformation right now. And destruction at the bottom. Something happened that shook you up and cracked you open to the truth. To the truth. That has to do with soul connections, with deep soul connections. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's get another layer in for Gemini. For loneliness. Queen of Wands wants to come out. You may be dealing with somebody who is very superficial or showing their true colors. This is the other thing about dealing with people. When we first connect, they may act or play the part. They say they're one way and they try to present themselves as being one way. However, their behavior and actions don't always match that. It's actually the opposite of that, which causes a lot of confusion. It's actually a form of gaslighting, unbeknownst to the other person. They're not aware. But when we go into relationships with other people and we want to put our best foot forward and show people like our good sides and stuff like that, we have a lot of unconscious parts still active within us at the same time that do show their true colors. It's a blind spot for people too. That's the other thing. So we show people our inner demons, our childhood wounds, and but we don't even see it. Yeah. It's been a heavy, heavy load. Too heavy to carry any longer. It's got you feeling really alone on your journey right now. And also fully aware that I've got an important decision to make. Got an important decision to make. Queen of Pentacles, indecision. So you're withdrawing yourself from the situation right now to get in touch with your intuition, which is good. Also, you know, finding your footing, staying confident, grounded, and sure of yourself. That's another reason to pull back your energy and bring it all back to yourself. Stop giving your energy away to other people. They may be energy vampires that are just every time you're around them, You feel depleted and defeated. Defeated, depleted, exhausted. So this is good. If you're not pulling your energy back, this is a advice for you to do so. And you know, a lot of times, sometimes it's really hard. Sometimes if there's a lot of gaslighting going on, if the other person turns and projects everything back onto you, we think that it's us. We think there's something wrong with us, or being a certain kind of way, and know the patterns and habits of this other person. Are they giving you guilt trips, trying to make everything seem like your fault? Don't fall for it. That is projection from their own pain that they're not dealing with. Yeah, you're still kind of holding on to whatever happened, and maybe even holding on to the person here. Withdrawing yourself from a situation, but not withdrawing your energy totally away. You may be, so when we can overthink about a person, a situation, we are putting our energy out there to that other person. That other person gets that energy. You ever notice when you can't stop thinking about someone in a situation or a conflict of some sort, that you can't do anything else and you're exhausted? That's kind of what I'm getting here. So you're trying to see the other side. I think you're trying to fix a situation that might not be your place to do so. So let go. Let go. Bottom of this deck is strength. Yeah, it takes courage. It takes strength to be authentic, be true to ourselves. And, you know, don't put up with whatever gets projected out to you from whomever this is. Last layer for Gemini. You may have already made some important life decisions for yourself and started to evolve and change and grow and expand. And this other person or these other people are just staying stagnant where they are, staying on the surface. And you're just not connecting anymore. And it is sad. We do lose people on our journey. We don't really lose them, but it's time to, there's a path that's calling you and they're not on it, basically. So, you know, follow your heart. Yeah. Again, because right now you're juggling yourself and this other person or these other people. You got one foot in, one foot out. It's time to make a choice and a decision. And you got to follow how you feel. Trust me when I say, the longer we delay, the universe cranks up the heat in the situation, making it even more difficult. Page of Emotions. So, pulling back your energy, you're undecided. I'm not really sure what to do. It's calling you to use your intuition, to get grounded and feel, you know, stable enough. I feel like you're trying to get all of your energy back so that you can still give, which might not be the best idea. Give to yourself. It's not a selfish thing. Page of Emotions. You do have a lighthearted approach to the situation, which is a beautiful thing, Gemini. It could be somebody that is fun to be around and play with, but that's about it. Or this is just a part of your energy that you're finally getting in touch with, tapping into your heart. What brings you joy? What brings you that fun, playful energy? It's definitely not this, and it's definitely not this, that heavy energy, that burdensome. Or feeling lonely when you're in the company of other people. Empress. So, a little advice for you, Gemini. Stop holding on. Stop being so stubborn. The truth is revealing itself to you. Connect to your intuition. Connect to your receptive side. Receive the messages from the ethers, from your higher self, from your spirit guides. Keep your heart open. Keep your solar plexus, your warmth, your loving. This is with empathy. So seeing both sides of a situation. This is to protect you as well, so that you don't get involved or get pulled back down into this heavy energy that may be surrounding you in this situation. Yeah, because the bottom of the deck is you're trying to push back the darkness, the heaviness, the negativity, and shining your light in this connection. And it's probably pretty exhausting. So you've got to gather the strength to make the right choices and decisions for you. Let's get an advice card for you to wrap this one up, Gemini. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. For Gemini. Okay. Yeah, confidence is your key to success, which is you are pulling your energy back. Queen of Pentacles here is to ground and gain your own self-confidence, strength also. Confidence is the key to success. So trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your knowing. A fiery climax approaches. So there may be still some intense energy that's building within a situation, a connection. Stay true to your heart. Stay in your lane, because a personal issue is going to be reaching a resolution for you, Gemini. Don't play their game. There may be a lot of projection coming out of another person onto you. Don't take it. Don't absorb it. It is not truly meant for you. It is coming out of the others, out of unresolved pain that they're completely unaware of. They have not done the work. You've done the work here. So honor yourself, honor your truth, and honor your wisdom. Follow your gut, follow your heart and your intuition, and you will be just fine, Gemini. So I hope that this message helped you, and I'll be back. Take good care. Bye.